Alright, we're back with another episode of the Atlanta Braves franchise on MLB The Show 17. This episode we are going to just simulate a couple games. I think we're going to get to this San Francisco series, and I might play a game of that in the next episode. But to start off, we're going to go look at the award voting and all-star voting for the beginning of the season, and then we will check standings and statistics and maybe league leaders. But right now for awards, we didn't have many players. Anthony Rizzo right now the NL MVP, and Mike Trout the AL MVP, batting 374. Corey Seager batting 394. It's ridiculous. But we got Julio, who's third in the Cy Young Award. He's having a great season so far. And then I'm just gonna look through the NL because the AL is not the division that I am in. Mitch Haniger, Rookie of the Year. Let's hope he can keep that season going after the trade. R.A. Dickey for Gold Glove. And Nick Markakis for Gold Glove. And then we'll go through the Silver Slugger. We got Freddie Freeman in second. It's going to be hard to catch Rizzo. He's having a great season. And then that might be it. I think it is. Yep, that's it for the awards. We'll check the All-Star voting real quick. See if we got anybody up there. Julio's up there. Relief pitchers. Do we have anybody up here at all? I doubt it. Chris Medlin might be somewhere. Vizcaino and Luke Jackson way down there. I know we don't have a closer. Well, Edwin Diaz after the trade. Let's see if he can force his way up to the All-Star game. Catcher, I doubt it. Yeah. Freddie Freeman second. Again, Anthony Rizzo ahead of him. It's going to be hard to catch him for anything. He's having a great season. Second base, I doubt it. Third base, I doubt it. Maybe in the outfield. Ender Inciarte is fifth. And then Mitch Haniger is fourth. So, not too bad. Players of the month, we had any so far. It's the National League. And no. Did Mitch Haniger win? Yeah, Mitch Haniger won in the American League for April. That was before the trade went through. And then statistics. Let's see. Mitch Haniger and Freddie batting the best. On base percentage, Freddie and Mitch. And then, is there anything else I want to check? Wins above replacement. Freddie killing it. Mitch Haniger doing decent. Nick Markakis. And then Ozzie Albies is doing pretty bad. So, we might have to look into sending him down. Dansby did turn it around. He was batting in the hundreds. Now he's back up to 220. So, that's good to see. Let's check the league leaders. That batting average right there is ridiculous. Miguel Cabrera, 376. If Corey Seager can keep that up, he's no doubt the MVP. There's no doubt about that. Hits, of course, he's leading that too. Where was Freddie? Freddie is tied for fifth. At bats, doesn't really matter. Doubles, nobody up there for us. Triples, Mitch Haniger has 6 of them. He's leading the league. Freddie Freeman's second in home runs. He can catch Daniel Murphy on that one. See if he can lead the league in home runs this year. RBIs, he's up there. And then let's look at the pitch and stuff real quick. Julio second in wins. Edwin Diaz is 7th in the saves. ERA, Julio in 5th. So, decent season so far for the team. We are 9 games under 500. We are only 3 games back from our division though. So, our division is doing terrible, and we are still easily alive in the playoff race. The Cubs are running away with their division. They're already 11 games up. Diamondbacks leading their division. I expect the Dodgers to come back and probably win that one. Let's see how far. We are 6 games off of the wild card, so still not too far off. Red Sox winning their division. We see the Yankees 7.5 back. Indians winning theirs. No shocks there. Astros. So not many shocks overall, but we will go ahead and start simulating a couple games. Sean Newcomb gets a loss there. 70 ERA, 60 innings pitched. I'm gonna give him one more start before I have to do something about it. We'll go with Julio here. He suffered an injury. Be out a few days. That's fine. He's no longer injured. We will just auto-utilize him. So even though, let's see what happened to Julio's stats here. Even though he did get hurt, there was only 2 runs conceded. But we did lose. So he pitched 4 innings and gave up a 1 run. So not bad for Julio. He didn't get the loss for it, so his season will continue. My fault to notice. We need a win here for Mike. Ooh, only gave up 3 runs. Good outing. And I believe we did blow a save because Edwin Diaz got the loss there. So, not too good to see. We will activate Rivero. Let's see, we got a trade offer from the Orioles. Let's see what they want. Tyler Flowers for a shortstop. We don't need shortstops unless he's just a stud. Not really seeing too much with this guy. Only 20 years old, has a ton of room to grow. But Tyler Flowers is our main catcher. And we don't have anybody to call up in his place. That's why they're making the trade, because our catcher got hurt. So we're going to go ahead and decline that. As Edwin Diaz did get the loss for that, so he did blow the save. Unfortunately. Alright. The Mets. Let's see if we can take one of the 3. We do have 26 players on our AAA roster, so we will go ahead and fix that manually. Do we have an extra batter or an extra... Alright, so we definitely have an extra pitcher, so we need to get rid of a pitcher from AAA. We will send down... We'll just go ahead and send down Rivero. Ooh, Whistler. Whistler's only pitched 3 innings, so we can leave him up. We'll send down Rivero to AA, and then we'll have to send somebody from AA down who's having a bad season so far. 5 ERA for Bryce Wilson, 4 for Soroka. Minter's doing well. We'll send down Peffer just because he's lower overall. Alright. So done with that. Let's get back into the simulations. R.A. Dickey. Pulled leg muscle. We'll keep him active. It looks like we got a loss there. Another loss. So we did get swept by the Mets after splitting a series with the Phillies. So this is a big series here. We can't take another sweep here or we will fall way behind in our division. So with Aaron Blair's first start, we're going to go ahead and we're doing a quick manage game, but we need to fix the rosters again. So we need to send down another pitcher. So I wasn't ready for this. We're just going to send down Whistler because he looks like he's struggling a little bit. Move him to AA, and then we'll just go ahead and move the lowest overall. Move David Peterson down to Class A. Alright, so with that taken care of, we will get into a quick manage game with Aaron Blair. He's had a decent season so far, so see if we can keep it going. Don't need to sit anybody. We'll swing here. We got a walk there with Markakis. Strikeout for Freddie and a ground out. And Trey Turner leads off with a solo home run. And then a single for Anthony Rendon. Bryce Harper walks. It looks like it's going to be a long game as they score another. Oh, they don't. We throw him out at home, so that's good. Alright, so Jason Worth up, sack fly, scores a run, Matt Weeder strikeout. So we do get out with only 2 runs being scored, but already 2-run hole, first inning, not looking good. So Ozzy gets a double there, but we cannot bring him home. Same thing there, runner on base, but not able to move him. This middle of this Nationals order is killing us getting on base. 1-2-3 inning there for the Braves. Bryce Harper walks home a run. So down 3 now. We need to get some runs on the board pretty quick. Unable to do so that inning. Marquez up here in the 6th. Leadoff single, that's what I like to see. Freddie Freeman, fly out. Mitch Haniger, fielder's choice. Matt Adams, and nothing going there for the Braves. So okay, we're going to go ahead and make a pitching change. We're going to bring in a lefty, so we'll bring in Kroll here. Walks him, lines out, switch hitter, double, 3-run score, and that will be the game there. We'll pinch hit just to try to get a run home. Joe Ross is pitching a great game so far, only giving up 3 hits. Danny Santana will come in. Nothing going. We bring in Vizcaino just to limit the damage. Freddie Freeman does hit a home run there, so nice to see that we actually got a run on the board, but it will be all for nothing as we lose 6-1 to the hands of the Nationals. Alright, well, Sean Newcomb, this will be his last start. If he struggles, we will send him down and replace him with somebody. But I'm not even going to look at replacements now. I'm going to expect him to do good. He gets the win, so with the last chance, he does turn his season around a little bit there. Gets the win. ERA drops below 7. So, good to see there from Newcomb. Julio here. We might need to go look at free agents to pick up a pitcher to replace Newcomb with somebody with MLB experience. Might be something to look at. Julio here gets another loss, but the loss goes to Luke Jackson. So Freddie's great season continues with only 1 loss, but his last 2 outings have been a loss for the team, but no decision for him. Dansby Swanson is all injured. We will auto-utilize Dansby. Let's go look at our lineup, see how everybody's been doing. So Ender Inciarte's been doing good. Nick Markakis has been doing good. Freddie been doing good. Mitch Haniger's been struggling a little bit. That's to be expected. Switching teams, switching leagues. He got a adjustment period. I'm sure he'll step it back up. So Matt Adams, see how many home runs he's hit so far. He's hit 7 home runs. Freddie's hit 23. Tyler Flowers 230. So all of our young guys are batting over 220, so that's what I like to see. Oh, Camargo's right there at 220, so good to see there. I don't think any sudden moves need to be made here with the batting order. Julio's ERA has jumped a little bit, but he's still 8-1. Mike Fulton still turned his season around. I'm not worried about him. R.A. Dickey, old, dropping rapidly. Not sure what to do there. These 2, we'll keep letting them pitch for a little bit, but we have a short string on Sean Newcomb. Bullpen doing great. Nobody with over 4 ERA, so that's nice to see there. But we are losing games. This series against Miami, we're going to go back and look at the standings. So now we are 8 games back. So started this episode 3 games back. And after 2 terrible series, we are now 8 games back. So this series against the Marlins is going to be huge. So we can pass them, maybe get within 6 games back. It'd be nice to sweep the Marlins right here. And we lose game 1. Mike Fulton not good to start. R.A. Dickey, we get a win there. It's good to see. Let's see if we can win the series on the last game. Aaron Blair, he gets the win. So nice to see that. Another little notification there. See if we jumped. We are still 8 games back, so not good to see there. Did we gain any on anybody else? Marlins. We did gain 2 games on the Marlins that series, or 1 game on the Marlins. But I don't know. we're going to pitch with... Who did we pitch with our last game? We played a game up here. I believe we played with Blair, so we're going to play Newcomb's next start. So we will play this game against the Giants in our next episode. This is probably a short little update episode. We might look into making a trade before the next game that we play. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I'll be back with another episode tomorrow.